Hello, hello, it's Jennifer Sinceri, and I am a Stampin' Up! Independent demonstrator, and it is Fun Friday. I'm just getting a couple things ready here. I'm actually later than I normally am, but I'm earlier than I said I was going to be. Go figure. Normally, I am on at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But I said that I would be on around 7 o'clock tonight. I had an unexpected guest show up at the house, and she is very much out of town, and I didn't have the heart to take away from my time with her, because I only get to see her maybe once or twice a year. So thank you guys for being patient and hopping on later than usual or watching the replay. I'm going to share this video in all the places that I normally share it so that you can find it. So let me do that. Just give me a moment and we're going to get started. I am playing with some brand new stamps tonight. Some new DSP. And a new embossing folder. All right, so let's see. I have noticed for the last week the share feature, so that I can put this in other places, has disappeared, which is really weird. All right, I can see Sharon is on. Hi, Sharon. All right, go ahead and give me a comment. Let me know you're here, that everything's working. I see that we're live. I can see Sharon here. I'm trying to get my comments up. So let me get that working here. There we go. Yes, it's been a while, Sharon. I see your comment now. Wonderful. Okay, I am not going to waste a lot of time. I want to get us started because we are later than we normally are. I'm just going to open my little drink here so I've got it ready to go. Have had to be on allergy medicine, and so, you know, that always dries you out. Okay. Couple housekeeping items. You probably get sick of it, but you never know who's watching. And I want to make sure if you're new, if this is your first time watching, that you know all the inside scoop, okay? So right now we are currently having a DSP sale. There are 9 different packs of paper on sale. They're 15% discounted, which may not seem like a big savings, but when you're an avid crafter like I am, every little bit helps, right? So packs of paper that are normally $11.50 are on sale now for $9.78. What I'm going to tell you is there's some Christmas paper that you can snag and get a head start on Christmas cards. There is the Beauty of the Earth DSP that you can use for fall cards. And let's see. Then we've got some fabulous favorites here that a lot of people have been falling in love with. Okay, next thing, if you love kits and you are not finding them in your annual catalog, that's because they're only online. You can find those online. You just type in the kits collection and you can search. There are 10 kits available. And then, last but not least, new paper pumpkin box that you can subscribe to up until August 10th. It's going to make 9 cards. And I hear that there are butterflies involved, so that will be fun. It's called the Hope Box. So the idea is that you decorate the box and you fill it with things either for yourself to remind you what brings you hope, or it's something that you can give to somebody else to encourage them. All right? Okie dokie. Tonight we are playing with Angels of Peace and For Unto Us. Both of these stamp sets are in the new mini holiday catalog. Okay? And one of them, this For Unto Us, is a returning fave. So this was available last year during the holiday catalog. They brought it back, and I feel like it goes so well with the angels. And then the other thing that I'm going to be using that you're going to see is a new embossing folder. I don't know if you can see it. Let me put a piece of paper in there so you can see it. Whoopsie. And it is music. Okay, so this one is called, I gotta look at it. I don't have everything memorized. It is called Merry Melody 3D Embossing Folder. All right, so that's exciting, and I thought that would go really well with our angels. Okay, like I said, if you are watching the live, would you please comment and let me know that you're here? Also, give me a thumbs up or a heart on the video, and share this video with your friends so that other people can watch and have fun. Okay, a couple items that you're going to see me use tonight that you might not be familiar with. I am going to use a blending brush. You've seen me use those before. I'm also going to be using, I have the older version. The newer version is called Water Painters, or they were also called Aqua brushes. So I'm going to be using one of those tonight. And those can be found on page 129 in our annual catalog. The other thing that I am going to use, I'm going to show you a new technique tonight. I'm using shimmery white cardstock on one of the cards tonight. And it sells for $10. You get 10 sheets. It's great for watercoloring. It's on page 136 in the annual catalog. Okay. And then I think that's all that I was going to show you. I just want you guys to know what I'm using and where you can find them. Okay, so I have 3 cards we're going to use. I have 3 cards we're going to make. Slow down, Jennifer. I've had quite a day today. Would you like to hear about my day? I've been cleaning children's closets out, purging clothes that are too small, books that are too small, toys they don't play with anymore. And it was hot. And then I had a friend from out of town show up, and that is why I'm late tonight. So I didn't have the heart to end my visit with her early. All right, this is the shimmery white cardstock. It's a very subtle, I don't even know if you're going to be able to see it on the camera. Let me see if I can move the light over. I don't know that you can see it. It's very, very subtle shimmering. It's like there's, oh, how would you describe it? It's not glittery. It's like there's sparkly dust in the cardstock. There's just this little bit of shimmer. It's very hard to see. I wish you could see it in person. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a wash. Now, what is a wash? Well, I'm going to use my Aqua pen, okay? And this is a pen that has a paintbrush on one end, and then there is a barrel of water. And like I said, I have the older version. We have newer ones in the catalog. The tips are a little bit different, okay? So this is just a brush with water. And I'm using some Highland Heather. Yes, it's shimmery. And I'm just squeezing my ink pad because what I want to do is I want to get ink here in the ink pad well. I'm going to try and get a little bit more in there. The newer ink pads are a little bit harder to do that, but we can still get our ink. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I am going to take my Aqua brush and I'm just going to swirl some water around there. I'm actually not even squeezing. I'm just moving my wet brush around, and I've picked up some color. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a very light wash on this shimmery cardstock. I'm going to need some more color. It looks like there's a little hair, maybe a kitty hair right there. All right, just a very subtle wash. Let me get a little more ink in my well. Hi, Carol. Thanks for hopping on, friend. Oops. Okay, see how I got some more ink in there? So we're just going to move that around. And you can squeeze your brush a little bit if you want to lighten that, if that's too dark. This is just adding a little bit of color on that cardstock, okay? All right, and I don't need it this wide. I'm just showing you how to do this right now. I did one in advance just in case. Plus I wanted it dry for the card. Now you can see it's going darker to lighter. So if you want to add a little more color, you can do that. It's not hard, it's just getting the right amount of color that you want on your paper. Okay, I think that's going to be enough for what we need. And I need to let that dry before I stamp on it. Okay, so while I'm letting that dry, and it doesn't take that long. It's just a little bit damp, but I want to make sure that's completely dry before I stamp on this. So I'm just going to set it aside. And there's another technique that I'm going to show you tonight. I took some cardstock and I ran it through my embossing folder, and I did it on basic white. Can you guys see that? Hi, Jeannie. So there, that's what that new embossing folder looks like. And I wanted to see, could I get color on here? Well, when I was playing around, I'm going to show you what I did first, and I don't like it. I'm just showing you so you'll see what it looks like, okay? This is what I did with a dauber, and I just did not like the way it looked, okay? I used a little sponge dauber and went over the embossing. I just don't care for that, so I thought, let's see what it looks like with a blending brush. So I'm going to try that, all right? And I'll use the same color ink. And this I've used before. You can see it's stained. It's dry. This color is not going to show up on my card. It's totally dry, so it's fine. So I just circle it in my ink. Okay, you can see that there's some purple lifted onto that brush. And remember, I always start on my grid paper first because I don't want a big old ink spot. So I'm just lightly going over that embossing. Can you guys see the color on there at all? All right, let's get a little more. So this is another technique you could try with some of your embossing folders. Okay. What do you guys think of that? It's a little something different to try out, huh? It's very subtle, very light. And sure, you could emboss it on Gorgeous Grape or Highland Heather, but this is a lighter color, and it just gives it a little bit, just a little bit to liven it up a bit. So I thought I would show that to you, that you could try that. I wanted a way that we could do it so that it's just on the embossing and that you would have white in between, but it's really hard to do that. I've done this a few times and I haven't been able to get it so that everything looks like it has color on it, but I think that's pretty and it gives it just a little bit of color. Okay. All right, we might end up using this on one of our cards, we might not. I'm going to set it to the side. Let's see if our shimmer paper is dry. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. So, Sharon described it as shimmery. It is shimmery. I'm wondering, I don't know if you can see the shimmer at all yet. I think it's hard with the camera. You have to see it in person. I wish you could. So I am taking the big angel image and I am inking it up with my black. Okay, and I'm going to stamp that right on top of this wash. Isn't that pretty? What do you guys think of that? Do you think that's pretty? I think it's a neat technique to try on your cards. So here's my next question. I could do a card with this, cut it out. My camera's having a hard time focusing. Or I could add stamping blends and color the angel with that. So I've got one that's not colored, and then I thought, well, let's try coloring one and see what it looks like. Okay. Kind of experimenting with you guys tonight. You're my guinea pigs. All right, so I am using, let me go with the light. That's the dark. This is soft suede. We're going to have her be a brunette. I'm a brunette, so I'm a little partial. Okay, so I'm going to color her hair. I think this is a beautiful angel image. There is one that looks like a child, and then there's this one that's more adult looking. Okay, and I could put a few darker lines in there. Okay. All right. And then I've got some fresh freesia and I think Highland Heather, because we don't have Gorgeous Grape in Stamping Blends. And I'm not sure which color I want to do. The wash was Highland Heather. What do you guys think? I think, let me test it out over here. That's going to be too pink. That's the fresh freesia. So we don't want to do that one. Let's do Highland Heather. So I'm going to move those aside. I'm going to go with the light. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do dark on this one first. Okay, I'm going to just outline all the black lines here. Okay. Oh, I'm so glad to hear, Sharon, you did a bunch of coloring prep work. Yeah, kind of like making an assembly line. Is that what you were doing? Now I'm going to go in with some light and just kind of blend that. I'm doing little circular motions. How many cards are you making, Sharon? What kind of cards are they? Are you getting Christmas cards done? Are you getting autumn cards done? Birthday? And with this being a larger image, it does not take that long to color, which is nice. Because you can do big strokes. That's pretty. Hi, Stacy. Happy Friday to you too. Now I need to figure out what color my little bird is going to be. I might just do a brown bird. Maybe, would that be too much brown? What color could we make our bird that will show up? You guys let me know what you think about the bird. While you tell me, I'm going to go on the wings with some Wink of Stella. Okay. And then let me grab my petal pink. Let's see if we can give her a little bit of color on her face. And her hand. All right, what color did you guys think I should do the bird? I don't see any comments, so I'm just gonna go with brown then. It's gonna be a brown bird. Maybe I can add a little blue in there, like a little tail feather or something. Let's see. Here's some balmy blue. Okay. What do you guys think? Isn't that beautiful? I really like that. I think that really came out gorgeous. Let me move my light over. There we go. Okay, let me trim her. And let's see. I really liked this wash on here. I think that's a neat technique to try. All right, let me measure my piece that I cut and see if we need to trim this a little bit more. Actually, it was gonna go on the black. I think that'll work. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's put our beautiful card together. All right. So there's a couple of things we could do. We could do our colored angel, and I've got that embossing folder on white here, and I could put that here like this. You guys see that okay? That's one option for our card. Hi, Pamela. Or we could go with just the white, the washed angel. Okay, that's another option. Or I could put in the And I think I have to trim it a little bit more. The embossing that I used the blending brush on and added a little bit of color. I've got a couple different options here for you guys. Too many choices. All right, so what I did in the very beginning was I took a blending brush and I just added a little bit of color to my embossing. Okay. And then I did a wash on shimmer paper, and then I stamped on top of it, and I used an Aqua pen. So there's that. Or I did my wash and I colored her. I think I like the colored one better. I think that really pops. What do you guys think? Okay, Jeannie says colored angel and colored embossing. Stacy likes the coloring. Sharon says use the colored angel. Okay, we got 3 votes for the colored angel. I think that's what we'll go with. It really looks gorgeous. It's very rich and vibrant. Okay. So, let me start assembling. Let's make sure my adhesive is working. Okay. All right. And like I said, this is the shimmery cardstock. You get 10 sheets for $10. And it's got like little pixie dust in it. Think of like a Wink of Stella brush that's been put over white cardstock. Very subtly. It's really pretty. Okay, so I'm just doing a double matte. That is gorgeous. Let's do this one. Oh, and I went off my paper a little bit, so I'm just folding that adhesive over. I tell you, you guys, this Stamping Seal Plus is super sticky. Your cards are not going to fall apart. I know, I love this angel. I'm really glad I tried the Stamping Blends on her with the wash in the back. And my favorite color is purple, so I had to do an angel in purple. Got some more. My son is so funny. He's downstairs talking to friends and playing video games, and he is so loud. It's like, dude. They have no idea how loud they are. They really don't get it. It's like, I can hear you all the way upstairs. All right. And I think I'm going to pop that up with some dimensionals. Okay. Now here's another thought. I have this, what's it called? I don't know, because this part fell off. It's really, I've shown you guys this before. I have that, and I also have some purple ribbon that we could use. I want to see what this would look like. I'm just like smushing it together because I don't want it so wide. But what if I can get my fingers to work, what if it was behind it and we did a little bow like right here? Would that be too much sparkle? I'm going to move that off so I can tie this and see. And if I don't like it, then I'll take it off. Oh, come on, work with me. Ah, I've got a thread stuck on my nail. I think it's time that I go get my nails done. They're getting too long. All right. Sharon said, or no, Deanna says we can never have too much sparkle. I know, I like sparkle. All right, I'm just feeling like a Butterfingers tonight. Let's see if we like that. And the bow needs to be a little smaller. I don't want a ginormous bow. Let's see. I still don't like those tails. I have to trim the tails. I don't know if I like that. What if I put this one up like that and I cut it really short? Come on, work with me. There we go. I think that might. What do you guys think? Stacy and Jeannie are saying no bow. Let me stamp my sentiment, and that might help me make some other decisions. Yeah, Deanna says she likes it without the bow too. I don't know that I like the sparkle on it. Okay, I'm hoping this fits this shape. Okay. Yeah, let's take that off. And I'm going to try one more thing. There's this ribbon that's got some sparkle in it. And let's just see what that looks like. I guess I can cut a piece. Well, if my hands would work tonight. I don't know what it is with my hands tonight. Okay, it's loose, but we'll just look and see what I actually like that better. What do you guys think about that? It has a little bit of sparkle in it. And I think it ties in the purple better. Yeah, I like that way better. Carol likes it, Stacy likes it, Deanna likes it, Jeannie likes it. Okay. All right, let's put this together. Woo, we got that silver thread all over. Okay. All right, and then we're going to put a a little bit here in the middle so it will lay flat. And then I'm going to turn it over and put a little here and a little here. And hold it down that way. And then, I don't know if this is upside down. There. Is that upside down? I cannot tell. That's the right way. I'm looking at the notes. I really wish I knew what the song was that's on the embossing folder. I think we need to ask. Sharon likes it too. Pamela likes it. I think we are all in consensus. I think we need to call the home office and say, what is the song that is on the embossing folder? I really would like to know. Like, is it a Christmas song? I have no idea. I'm so curious. I'm so curious. Okay, I think we should pop this up on dimensionals and this up. Give it a little bit of pizzazz. All right. Whew. That was hard work. Coming up with a decision there. Lots of choices. All right, throw those in the garbage. I have someone play it on the piano. If I played the piano, or if anyone in my family played the piano, I would do that. Maybe I'll take it to church and have our pianist look at it and see what she thinks. Now this is all white. I'm wondering if I should put a little bit of purple on that too. If I should just put a little bit of blending on there, because it looks really white compared to this part and this part. What do you guys think? Yes? No? Maybe so? Okay, I think that. Does that look a little better? Maybe a little more. There we go. That helps. Then it doesn't look so bright, bright, bright. Okay, now, because this is raised, we're not going to put Stampin' Dimensionals here. We're only going to put it here. So I'm going to use the regular adhesive on this side and just put 2 dimensionals here. Okay. Didn't want to cover up so much of the angel. Let's move that down a little bit more. All right, and then I'm going to put a little rhinestone on our star. I wonder if this medium-sized one will look good. If it's a medium, yeah. What do you guys think? I think that came out really pretty. Pretty, pretty. Love it. All right, now we need to stamp our sentiment on the inside. Somebody just gave me a sad face. Who gave me a sad face? That had to have been an accident. Did your finger slip? No sad faces. All right. This says, "Oh, come, let us adore him." And I wish there was, well, there's some little stars in here. We could pull these little stars and put some of those in there. You thought you were giving me hearts? It's okay. It's all right. It's all good. Okay. These are so new. I haven't taken the stuff off of them yet. Oh, I can hear Percy. He's in the bedroom crying. Mommy, let me out. He kept hopping on the table while I was prepping, and I said, oh, you're going to be in a friendly mood tonight, aren't you? So he's in kitty jail. All right. Pretty. Poor Percy. Ah. I was out in my garden this morning while it was nice and cool and picking produce out of my vegetable garden, and I had the sliding glass door open and we have a screen. That cat has the loudest meow. He was not happy I was outside. He wanted me to come back inside. If I can't go outside, then you can't go outside, is I think what he was telling me. All right. I think that came out super, super pretty. Thank you guys for helping me. All right, now the next one, I have two more. I don't think they are as fancy. We'll see. We shall see. So I have some of our brand new silver foil. And then I took a piece of our new DSP. It's called Peaceful, Peaceful Place or something. Peaceful something. It's in the holiday catalog. And I thought that would be pretty. The silver. And then this is a Night of Navy card base. And then I colored my angel, and I colored her wings with Wink of Stella. This is on regular white cardstock. I did not do it on the shimmer. And then what I did, I didn't do a wash here. I just put my blending brush a little bit over it to give it a little bit of blue on there. Okay. And then I stamped Glory to the Newborn King. So I got to figure out where we're going to put that. Okay. A little simpler. And maybe we'll add some ribbon. I don't know. We'll see what we need to do to snazz it up. I like this DSP. I just started playing with it. All the silvers. Very nice. It moved. There we go. Nope. There. I think that fixed it. Yeah, that's why I didn't put ribbon on here, because I didn't want to cover up the trees. I was thinking of putting that there, and then I could add some rhinestones where the stars are. It's just going to be a simpler card. And that's okay. That's all right. I think I want to put one more. I don't want it to cave in. Oh, come on. Okay. All right, I'm going to put her kind of in the, not so much on the side because I want to be able to see this tree too. And I haven't, let's leave that out of the way. Simple yet beautiful. Thank you, Deanna. Sometimes you got to go more simple because like on this card, I'm using that gorgeous DSP and we want to be able to see it. I want to be able to see those pretty silver trees and the stars. So it just seemed like it didn't look right here. That's why I put it up here. It's going to have to overlap a little bit. I want to see something. I put it here. Oh, I just forgot what I was doing. Yep, I want to put it at the top. And I'm going to put a little adhesive down here if I can. I guess I'm holding it a certain way because it keeps going off the roller. There we go. Super sticky. Okay, and then let's add some rhinestones. Little stars. Oh. And then maybe one here. And 4. We'll do one more. Because we gotta go odd numbers. 5. Here it is. Okay, I need to stamp something on the inside. So glory to the newborn king. Let me look at our other sentiments that we have. How about we do peace on earth, goodwill towards men, or we could just say, oh, come let us adore him again, since we're talking about the newborn king. Maybe I'll do that. And I did that in Night of Navy ink. So let me grab my navy ink pad because I want it to match. All right. And then when I fill this out, I'll just write Merry Christmas. Oh, look at that. I pressed too hard. Try again. Try again. There we go. And let's add some more of those little cute stars. But we won't do them in purple. We're going to do them in Let's do balmy blue, lighter blue. Okay, let's see, that's my seaside. Let's do balmy blue. And then we'll do the big star. Can't see. Let me take that one off. Okay. That's pretty. I'll probably put stars on my envelopes too. I always like to decorate my envelopes. All right, that's our second card. All right, one more card, and then we're gonna call it good. Okay, I've done most of the work, but I have to color my angel on this one. I didn't get that done. So I took another piece of that DSP. It's different. This one has white snowflakes and then silver baby snowflakes. And then I embossed, and then I used that silver ribbon on this one. Okay, and I'm using cherry cobbler this time. Okay, so that's what that's gonna be. And then I need to color my angel. So I pulled my cherry cobbler and we'll do her hair. I don't want that end. How many Christmas cards have I made already? Okay, let me think about that. So remember I did the perfectly plaid Christmas tree punch class. I think, how many cards did I do there? 5? I can't, 5. And then I did a couple with the new Tidings of Christmas stamp set. I don't know how many I did with that one. And then I did 3 with the snowmen and the new Whimsy and Wonder paper. I'm gonna have to count now. I'm past 10. I have not done any stamping on my own that was not for a class. I was prepping for a workshop for the end of the month, so I'm working on those, and if I can get my act together, I might prep a few extra kits so that I can use those for my own Christmas cards. We'll see. We will see. I'm not at 20. I don't have 20 done yet. I will count. I never have enough. Now last year, I made Christmas cards using my paper pumpkin. I did Christmas cards with the kits that we had. We had the one that was a photo. You put the photo in. I didn't put photos in. I stamped them. And then I turned the kit that was tags, I turned those into Christmas cards. And then I had some paper pumpkin kits from the previous year that I hadn't done. And I made those into cards. So the kits helped me. They made it go faster. And then I had all the samples I had made. I gave those away. I think I did over 75. I mailed out over 75. It was close, probably close to 100. I don't think I went over 100 last year. And I still probably could have used some more. But We have a lot of family that lives back east. And then I sent cards to friends that are out of state. And I gave cards to friends at church. Now, people that I don't get to see on a regular basis, I put a Christmas letter in. Oops, I just made a coloring boo-boo. My pen is funky. I put a Christmas letter in with the card. So that they can hear what we've been up to. And then people that see me on a regular basis, I don't put the Christmas letter in there. I just send them a Christmas card and wish them Merry Christmas and tell them I love them and all that good stuff. People, you know, I think people have backed off on how many Christmas cards they send. I know it's expensive with postage, but I feel like of all the times of the year, I have to send a Christmas card. So I send a lot. Okay, I'm going to glue her down, and then I will do her Wink of Stella on her wings. Ugh. Come on. How many Christmas cards do you guys send out? I know some people don't make handmade cards. They do the photo cards. Some people don't do any Christmas cards. They've just cut it out of their budget. Some people just send a letter. What do you guys do? What's your tradition? But I figure if I start during the summer and I just do a couple each month, I will be in good shape. I'm curious to see what kits they're going to put in the kit line that are Christmas themed. I don't know if I will like them. We'll see. Okay. On top of Christmas cards I made and sent out, I sold Christmas cards. I take my handmade cards to work and I sell them. And I think I sold, between Thanksgiving and Christmas, I sold about 100 cards. So I made a lot of cards last year. But it was COVID and we weren't doing a lot. We were home. And I don't watch a lot of TV. I really don't. Ooh, what was that? I don't watch a lot of TV. So instead, I putter around in my craft room. So that's how I kept myself entertained and sane. All right. Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to like the Christmas themed cards. They give us a sneak peek in the mini, and they're not really my style. So I probably won't order those. Now, if they come out with anything else, I'll be interested. We will see. I think I should have put this down before I put dimensionals on. I was talking and I shouldn't have been talking. I got distracted. That's okay. I feel like sending cards is a lost art. It really, I mean, how do you guys feel when you get a card, any card, whether it's store-bought or homemade? How do you feel when you get a card in the mail? I love it. I don't get enough cards. I get lots of junk mail. All right. What do you guys think? I think that came out very pretty too. She looks very pretty in the cherry cobbler. I didn't do a sentiment on this one. I guess I should, huh? I'll have to punch out another die. I can add that later because I don't want to waste your time. Oh, I was thinking, oh, now I remember what I was going to do on this card. I was thinking of incorporating one of these snowflake from the mini catalog, but they're so big, and I was going to cut them in half and see what that looked like and like sneak it in here. Let's see. I might not be able to do it now that I've put them together. It's hard because it's white, but that's kind of cool. And by using one and cutting it in half, you save your snowflakes. You're not going to see the whole snowflake anyway. So that's a way that you can make your snowflakes last a little longer. That adds a little more texture to it. Okay, let me hold that up a little closer. You can see the snowflake peeking out. All right, and if I add a sentiment, I might put a rhinestone on there. Okay, I'm going to post pictures of all the cards on my business page so you can see them up close. All right. I hope you liked this tonight. I really like this angel. I hadn't seen a lot of examples yet using the angel. So I was like, oh boy, I'm going to have to wing this all on my own. Well, thanks for hopping on with me tonight, ladies. We did a wash technique on the shimmer paper. And we also use a blending brush on embossing to give it a change. So tell me, which one do you like the best? Do you like cobbler, cherry cobbler? Do you like the Highland Heather? Or do you like the Night of Navy? Oh, I'm so glad you had fun, Sharon. We missed you. You've either been very busy or doing other things, and I totally understand. But it's nice that you're here. I always enjoy it when you guys are here. Makes it so much more fun. Then I don't talk to myself. All right, which one do you guys like? Red, purple, or blue? Which one's your favorite? Pamela says purple. Okay. Stacy let's see. Sharon likes them all. Stacy likes purple. Of course, I knew you were going to say purple. Jeannie's probably going to say purple too. Yep, Jeannie said purple. I called that one. I know my purple lovers. Deanna says purple. Good. All righty. Well, you guys have a fabulous weekend. I am going away for the weekend. We're taking the kids, and we are going to go close to Mount Shasta, and we're sleeping in a renovated caboose from a train. There's like a queen bed inside, and there's bunk beds inside. So my husband is a train buff. We have a model train in our garage. He's super excited. I think he's more excited than the kids are. But there's going to be a pool, and so we're going to go up there for a couple days. I'm coming home Tuesday, so I'm probably going to reschedule my Tuesday for Wednesday. My Tuesday night class will probably be Wednesday, okay? So just so you guys know, I'll put a post on my business page. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me tonight. I love you. Stay safe, stay healthy. Make sure you're hydrated in case you guys have hot weather. And I will see you next week, okay? All right, bye-bye.